Welcome to Sam's Metal Power Hour, coming to you from the basement of Dorland. I'm super excited to be recording today for the Warren Wilson podcast, and I'd like to thank Austin Downing and Patrick Bates from Student Activities for giving me this chance to lead you on an epic journey of brutal riffs, distorted guitars, and a fair amount of screaming. Alright, so let's get started with our first artist. They are from Little Rock, Arkansas, coming to being in 2008. Here's Pallbearer. course, you can hear that those vocals aren't exactly what you usually expect from a metal song, but it's just one of those great things that makes Paul Bearer stand out and makes such beautiful music. I love those metal bands that take the dark and foreboding but still beautiful sounds and offset them with the lighter, mysterious sections. It just makes those dark sections that much heavier and makes the song as a whole a more musical composition. That song was An Offering of Grief off of their first full-length album, Sorrow and Extinction, coming out in 2012. And their latest album, Foundations of Burden, dropped last year, and I would highly recommend giving it a listen. Up next, we've got something of a different tempo, different tone, but the same weight. And I'll give you a warning, they are pretty barbaric. Here's Conan. that song was Battle in the Swamp, pulled off of Conan's 2012 album Monos. They are a three-piece doom metal band from Liverpool, England, formed 2 years before Pallbearer in 2006. And of course, their sound is obviously quite a bit more distorted than Pallbearer's, but I do enjoy the similarity in vocals. Although Conan's vocals are definitely more yelled than Pallbearer's, they both have that chanting quality that sort of hovers across, or hovers over the music and really floats through the song. And now we're going to go even heavier than those two songs. Here is a band from Boston, formed a few years ago. On their Bandcamp page, the description says, "Riffs so heavy you won't be able to pick them up off the floor." I'll let you think about that for a second before it hits you. Here's Thorn. that was the absolutely crushing second song off of Foreign's debut and so far only album, The Departure of Consciousness. Now, I have to say, as much as I love metal, some songs, especially in doom metal, tend to lose the listener in a long, drawn-out section, usually around the middle of the song, where the original melody and feel moves into a softer or somehow different section. And in this song, Foreign does a great job in bringing you back before they lose you in that middle section by not making it go too long and bringing back that original section super strong a couple minutes from the end before leading you to the song's conclusion. And, I just realized that actually listening to it again right now. I was sort of absent-mindedly listening, and, I was starting to get lost a little bit in that section, and then, bam, they come back really strong and really lead you to the end of the song. And based on that album title and the song title, I imagine standing in that doorway to the abyss and death taking my hand and leading me through. And with that wonderful picture, we will move on, and we're going to travel toward the horizon with a band called Ahab. And I'll give you a little taste of their music before I talk about them anymore. Here they are, Ahab.
Star
once again, you can hear that contrast of the melodic vocals with heavier aspects of the song. In this case, it's a much sharper contrast since most of the vocals are growled as opposed to Paul Bearer or Conan, who use mostly the same style of vocals straight through. If you hadn't guessed, Ahab has a lot of their music based on Moby Dick, go figure, with album titles such as The Call of the Wretched Sea and The Divinity of Oceans. And that song was called O Father Sea. Their latest album is actually based on and named after a novel, The Boats of Glen Carrig, published in 1907. Formed in Germany in 2004, Ahab is classified as funeral doom, and it's pretty clear that they're dark enough to deserve that categorization. And now we're going to change the feel of the music a little bit. Obviously still quite heavy, but just the subject matter and the overall feeling of the music is a little different in this next song. I'll let you be the judge of what changes, how it's different. Here's Fistula.
Now, some heavy metal rock groups extol the virtues of drugs, and kids worship these people.
Just climb it up that track. important than you.
Now your parents, be much louder.
Mom, Dad, the drugs are more important than you.
All right, you're starting to get there. Tell your boyfriend.
Marty, the drugs are more important than you.
All right, Lisa, now I want you to tell me again. I want you to say it louder.
Dr. Gale, the drugs are more important than you.
All right, now tell your parents louder.
Mom, Dad, the drugs are more important than you.
All right, get it out again. Louder.
Mommy, Daddy, the drugs are more important than you.
Louder, Lisa.
Marty, the drugs are more important than you. They're more important than everything. They are.
And that last part, obviously pretty brutal, but as a whole, great song. It's the first song off of the 2014 album Vermin Prolificus, but Fistula's been around since 1998, coming out of Akron, Ohio, and they've actually released upwards of around 15 albums, I believe. Now, they're obviously a little bit different than some of the bands we've listened to so far, much more stoner metal than doom, but they are still falling within the realm of doom and sludge metal. But I don't want to keep this show within the frameworks of genres, just because it's sometimes restrictive if you can't cross those boundaries sometimes, and those boundaries themselves are pretty blurred. So up next, we're going to go back to something fairly similar to the earlier artists. This is a band that I found while just browsing around on Bandcamp, which is always pretty fun. Find a band you like and get to support the artist directly through there. This is In the Company of Serpents. that was the fourth track off of In the Company of Serpents' debut album released in January of 2012 on cassette. And the last album on there, although it's not on the cassette, it was only on the digital release, is a great cover of Electric Wizard's Venom Sabathie. I really enjoyed their version of it, as well as Electric Wizard's. And that song just brings us to the end of our episode today. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I just wanted there, with In the Company of Serpents, to sort of end the first episode with one of the first songs that I discovered doom metal with. So hopefully it will set you on your journey as well. Hope you enjoyed listening. It's been a pleasure. This is Sam Morkal-Williams with Sam's Metal Power Hour on the Warren Wilson Podcast. Thanks for listening.